welcome back. This week it's all about men's bands. We're going to go through the different fits and the widths and price differences and metal choice. And so we're going to dive right in. The first thing that we're going to talk about is comfort fit. We got a lot of people asking about what is this comfort fit. The simplest way of explaining it is when you look into a band, instead of it being flat on the inside, it's got a little dome. What it is when you're gliding it onto your finger, it's actually a little bit more comfortable because the edges are not really cutting into your skin. If you're in an area that's hot or you get hot through exercise or whatever, your hands will swell, and typically comfort fit will stick to your skin a little bit better. It won't kind of cut into it. So that's another reason why to go comfort fit. Now standard fit is literally when you look into the band from the side, it is flat. There is no hump, it's just flat. A lot of times people choose that option because they want it to be lower. And if it is lower, then typically it's more comfortable from the top, not necessarily the inside. And because standard fits uses less alloy, it's also less expensive if you were going down the route of gold or platinum, something that's a precious alloy. Those are the two primary fits for the inside of the ring. Typically speaking, if you were to go below, I want to say like 3 millimeters, maybe sometimes 2 for women's rings, but for men's rings below 3 millimeter, the comfort fit or not comfort fit doesn't really affect the comfort of your finger. It's just really when it's wider and you're closing your hand. So you don't necessarily have to buy comfort fit if it's below like a 3 millimeter for men and 2 millimeter for women. Now in terms of the width, the standard width that men's bands are sold standard is somewhere between like 3 to 8. Sometimes it does go up to 10. And the most popular size range is about 5 to 6. With these different widths, there are different alloy choices. For our shop, we do 14 karat, 18 karat, and platinum 950. And also alternative metals such as cobalt, black zirconium, titanium, and tungsten. For gold option, it's typically around like 150 to 1000. This is like a general range. Of course, it can go higher and lower than that, but it really kind of depends on the amount of alloy that is used and the intricacy of the design. So that's just like a really general range. And then there's like alternative metals, right? It can be anywhere from 100 to 700. That's the general range. Again, there's also outliers for that category as well. And for this alternative metal range, most of the price point is dependent on the actual, you mix in precious alloys into the ring. So it's the gold that's really affecting the price difference. If you're looking for comfort, general rule of thumb is the thinner the band, the better. So for men's bands, you're probably looking at about 3 to 6 millimeter range. If design and style is very important to you, I would go with a slightly wider band. And in terms of price, if you're price sensitive, I would probably go with thinner band that's gold, maybe like an alternative metal option that has a similar appeal. That's a fraction of the price. Those are like the general recommendations that we can provide you that can help you make a good decision that you think is the best fit for yourself. Next week, we're going to talk about all the different silver colored alloys, such as silver, white, gold, and platinum, and what the differences are between the alloys. If you like what you learned today, hit like and subscribe below. Until then, we'll see you next time, Rosettes.